126.1.
Louis traffic, Archer 988 Juliet Foxtrot, making a left turn out of pattern to south, Louis.
Morris traffic, so 960906 is on the 45, left downwind 18, Morris.
Poplar Grove traffic, Cessna 4811 Golf, approximately 10 to the south, 30,000 feet, going to be entering left traffic for runway 27, Poplar Grove.
Ground 121.85 for clearance and taxi. Advise on initial contact, you have Victor. Radar information, Victor, 2254 Zulu weather. Wind 180 at 3, visibility 10. Sky clear at or below 12,000, temperature 28, dew point 14, altimeter 2.
Logan County traffic, Skyhawk 55 Sierra, approaching from the southeast at 3,000, inbound landing, Logan County.
Ground 121.85 for clearance and taxi. Advise on initial contact, you have Victor. Radar information, Victor, 2254 Zulu weather.
Traffic,
Wind 180 at 3, visibility 10. Sky clear at or below 12,000, temperature 28, dew point 14, altimeter 2, 995.
Morris traffic, Delta 960906, turning left downwind,
Arrivals contact
runway 18, Morris.
departure contact ground 121.85 for clearance and taxi. Advise on initial contact, you have Victor.
Traffic inside,
Radar information, Victor, 2254 Zulu weather. Wind 180 at 3, visibility 10. Sky clear at or below 12,000, temperature 28, dew point 14, altimeter 2, 995. Visual approach in use, landing departing runways 13 and 22. Arrivals contact approach 125.8, departures contact ground 121.85 for clearance and taxi. Advise on initial contact, you have Victor. Radar information, Victor, 2254 Zulu weather. Wind 180 at 3, visibility 10. Sky clear at or below 12,000, temperature 28, dew point 14, altimeter 2, 995. Visual approach in use, landing departing runways 13 and 22. Arrivals contact approach 125.8, departures contact ground 121.85 for clearance and taxi. Advise on initial contact, you have Victor.
Logan County.
Radar information, Victor, 2254 Zulu weather. Wind 180 at 3, visibility 10. Sky clear at or below 12,000, temperature 28, dew point 14, altimeter 2, 995. Visual approach in use, landing departing runways 13 and 22. Arrivals contact approach 125.8, departures contact ground 121.85 for clearance and taxi.
Morris traffic, this is 960.
Should have really checked that all this was working. Peoria approach, Aero 4350 Tango.
4350 Tango, PIA.
Here, approach area 4350 Tango, 5 miles northwest of Mount Holly Airport at 2,500 inbound for practice ILS approaches with information Victor.
Aero 50 Tango, squawk 0426.
0426, 4350 Tango.
Aero 50 Tango, radar contact 3 miles northeast of the Mount Holly Airport. PRA altimeter 299.4, expect vectors ILS 13. How will this approach terminate?
Was that ILS for 13, 4350 Tango?
Aero 50 Tango, affirmative, vectors ILS runway 13, and will this approach terminate?
Yeah, all right. I'll expect vectors to ILS 13, and this will terminate in a mist. I'll do two approaches, actually 3 approaches, and then direct back to Charlie 75.
Aero 50 Tango, roger. Fly heading 270, vector for the approach. Say current altitude.
270 at 2,600 for 2,500, Aero 4350 Tango.
Aero 50 Tango, roger. And just to verify after this, you want another ILS to 13?
Yeah, could I get a ILS to runway 4 after this? 4350 Tango.
Aero 50 Tango, let me check the tower on that, I'll let you know. Aero 50 Tango, you can expect the ILS runway 4 after this approach.
All right, we'll expect vectors to ILS runway 4 after the mist on 13 Aero 4350 Tango.
50 Tango, turn left heading 230.
230, 50 Tango.
Aero 50 Tango, 4 miles from Adler, turn left heading 160, maintain VFR, cleared ILS runway 13 approach.
Heading 160, cleared ILS 13 approach, maintain VFR, 4350 Tango.
Aero 50 Tango, information Whiskey is now current at Peoria, the wind 120 at 3, the altimeter 29904.
29994, Aero 4350 Tango.
Aero 50 Tango, contact tower 124.0.
240, 4350 Tango. Current tower, Aero 4350 Tango with you on ILS 13.
Aero 4350 Tango, Peoria Tower, runway 13, clear for the option. After the option, maintain VFR at or below 3000, turn right heading 180.
Clear for the option ILS 13, maintain at 3000, heading 180 after mist. 4350 Tango.
Aero 50 Tango, read back correct. Wind 120 at 3, altimeter 29904.
29994, 50 Tango. 3 green. Belt secure, boost pump on, gas on the fullest tank, undercarriage mixture rich, prop full forward. I'm 1124. All right, we're at 1,400 for 20. Current tower, Aero 4350 Tango on the mist, 1,200 for 2,500, Aero 4350 Tango.
Aero 50 Tango, roger. Contact departure 125.8.
125.8. Prepare departure, Aero 4350 Tango with you, 1,400 for 2,500.
Aero 4350 Tango, PIA departure, radar contact, spec vectors, ILS runway 4 approach, and how will this approach terminate?
Spec vectors, ILS runway forward, like to terminate with a mist to the ILS 13 if possible.
Aero 50 Tango, roger.
PIA approach, experimental 900 Tango Romeo, unable to get a good copy on Quest City approach 118.2.
Experimental 900 Tango Romeo, roger. All the new frequency here, stand by.
Stand by.
Experimental 900 Tango Romeo, contact Quad Cities approach on 120.7.
120.7 for Tango Romeo, thank you.
Cherokee 41 Whiskey, contact Chicago Center 123.75.
2375, 4 and Whiskey.
Aero 50 Tango, turn right heading 220.
220, 4350 Tango.
Aero 50 Tango, turn right heading 310.
310, 50 Tango.
Aero 50 Tango, 5 miles from paddle, turn right heading 010. Maintain VFR, cleared ILS runway 4 approach.
010, clear for the ILS 4, maintain VFR 4350 Tango.
Oh, Peoria approach, this is November 807 Delta Alpha with you at 7,000.
November 807 Delta Alpha, Peoria approach, Peoria altimeter 29904.
904, thank you.
Right, localizer alive.
Aero 50 Tango, contact tower 124.0.
24.0, 4350 Tango. Peoria Tower, Aero 4350 Tango with you on ILS 4.
Aero 4350 Tango, Peoria Tower, runway 4, cleared for the option. After the option, maintain VFR at or below 3000, turn left heading 360.
Clear for the ILS 4, at or below 3000 after the mist, left turn 36050 Tango.
AC 6034, Peoria Tower, fly runway heading runway 13, clear for takeoff, traffic,
Belt secure.
5 mile final, runway 4.
Pump on,
Okay, clear for takeoff.
gas is on, undercarriage
runway
fixed.
13, and we'll fly the runway heading AC 6034.
All right, we're at 2,000. For the mist is ILS 4 is 850. You're looking for 856. 2,000 for 856. All right, we're on short final.
AC 6034, contact departure.
Departure, AC 6034, good night.
Green. $50, 1100 for 850. PIA 50 Tango on the mist.
050 Tango, roger. Number 50 Tango, contact departure.
Over to departure 50 Tango. Sure, departure Aero 4350 Tango, 1,900 for 2,500.
Aero 4350 Tango, PIA departure, radar contact, spec vectors ILS runway 13 approach. How will this approach terminate?
Expect vectors to ILS 13 will terminate direct to Charlie 75, 4350 Tango.
Aero 50 Tango, roger. Twin Cessna 5 Juliet, traffic 2 miles north of the Mount Holly Airport, maneuvering altitude indicates 1,800, appears to be northwestbound.
Okay, 5JJ, we'll be locked in. We'll go ahead and cancel IFR with you at this time.
Twin Cessna 5 Juliet, IFR cancellation received. Squawk VFR, change of advisory frequency is approved.
Change of advisory, 5JJ, thank you.
Alright, I forgot that I was recording, so I should be talking through this, and I will talk everything through on this last approach. Heading 30, expecting vectors.
050 Tango, turn left heading 310.
310, 50 Tango. Alright, I'm turning left to 310. Vectored for the ILS 13 approach at Peoria. Been writing down, I need a little bit better strategy for writing this down here. Been writing this down in random spots, so I got to get that figured out a little bit because I sometimes forget the heading. If I had a heading bug, I think that would be really good because I could just turn that into the vector that I have, and if I get off course, I could easily see that. So I think I'll do that actually. Good idea. I'm going to stay at 2500. I've got the ILS pulled up on the GPS here. Looks like I'm 3.9 miles from Adler. This will be my final approach fix. I do need to switch my VOR here, actually my ILS, to the 13 frequency. I was on 4. And that sun is nasty. Alright, I'm going to get vectors all the way into Adler, or actually the approach outside of Adler. When I get close, I'm going to make sure that I ident. Actually, I don't have a flag on here, so I'm going to go ahead and ident right now. On ID, put nav 1 on. Got the right one. I should have been talking all these through. That would have been a lot easier. Oh well, lesson learned. Alright, I should expect a left turn here very shortly. I'll go ahead and get, I'm going 2400 RPMs, actually 24 inches of manifold pressure right now. I'm going to cut that back. Level at 110 knots, which is about 20 inches, and I'm saying that's mid-C on the close here, so I'll bring this back a little bit when I get closer. Probably about 3 miles out. I think they forgot about me.
050 Tango, turn left heading 220.
220, 50 Tango. Yeah, I think this flight's going to be really good for me. I'm going to play this back. Next time I do these will be really nice. Alright, I'm expecting one more vector and a clearance to join the ILS.
050 Tango, 4 miles from Adler, turn left heading 160, maintain VFR, cleared ILS runway 13 approach.
160, maintain VFR, cleared for the ILS 13 approach. 50 Tango. It's really helping for me to write these frequencies down. I'm kind of forgetting them if I don't. So there's 160. We're 4 miles from Adler, so I'll actually go ahead and get load up here, go halfway mid-C. That brings us to about 20 inches. We're at 23 before. Trim it up a little bit. Supposed to be 160. I'm a little shallow. Already ID'd the nav. Fuel pump on, landing light. We've got glide slope alive. Yeah, I'm a little shallow here at 150, but we're almost intercepted.
50 Tango, contact tower 124.0.
1240, 450 Tango. Peoria Tower, Aero 4350 Tango on the ILS 13.
Aero 4350 Tango, Peoria Tower, runway 13, cleared for the option. After the option, maintain VFR at or below 3000, turn left heading 040.
Clear for the ILS 13, maintain VFR at or below 3000 on the mist, departure heading of 04050 Tango. Alright, we are descending for some unforeseen fucking reason. Alright, for
50 Tango, just for planning purposes, are you going to start or break it off prior to the threshold, or are you going to use the runway this time?
I can break it off early, 50 Tango.
50 Tango, roger, cancel landing clearance, start your climb out prior to runway 13, threshold, traffic will be Airbus 320, 319 departing runway 22 prior to arrival.
Right, we'll cut approach off prior to the threshold, 50 Tango. Alright, there's not. Bring that in right. Alright. $290, 129, so we're right about there right now. 500, or a little high, little left. 5-degree heading. And I should be at between the a little bit back from where we're at. Yeah, this is totally different. About 18 inches, that's good. Go full rich.
Charlie 105, ready to go runway 22.
Leisure 105, Peoria Tower, turn right heading 220, correction, turn right heading 260, runway 22. Clear for takeoff, traffic, Aero, 2 mile final, runway 13 will be breaking out prior to the threshold.
Alright, clear for takeoff, runway 22, heading 260, looking for the traffic, Leisure 105.
Alright, I got a little bit off on this, but I haven't been looking at the panel. I can see the Airbus here. So I'll go ahead and go around here. We're climbing. We'll go to 040. Climb out at 120 here.
Aero 50 Tango, thanks for the help, contact departure.
Contact departure, 50 Tango. Clear to departure out of 1,700 for 2,500, 50 Tango.
4350 Tango, Peoria departure, radar contact. Climb to your requested VFR altitude, proceed on course Charlie 75.
On course direct to Charlie 75, 50 Tango.
Legion 105 out of 1,800 for 3,000.
Legion 105, Peoria departure, radar contact, climb maintain 10,000. Turn right heading 270, join J96 on course.
270,
70J96 on course up to 10,000, lead jet 105.
Aero 50 Tango, traffic 12 o'clock, 5 miles, maneuvering altitude indicates 1,100.
Looking for traffic at 12 o'clock, 50 Tango.
Legion 105, contact Chicago Center, 119.22.
119.22, Legion 105.
Torch 41 flight check. 2. Departure, good evening. Torch 41 flight through 1,600 for 3,000 runway heading.
Torch 41, Peoria departure, radar contact, climb at pilot's discretion, maintain 10,000. When able, turn left on course.
PD up to 10,000 on course when able, and just a heads up, we're going to move our TOT to the left of 5 minutes, so 0110 down at Ellis.
0110, copy, thanks.
Yep.
Visibility 10, clear below 12,000, temperature 22 Celsius, 2.17, altimeter 2994.
Torch 1 flights out of 3,000 for 10,000.
Torch 41, roger.
All right, we're heading back. I keep forgetting to talk. I'm on the Should be talking right now. Beautiful day to fly. I just did 3 total visual instrument approaches, which is good. I actually did, I think, other than pointing at the runway, did worse than when I'm under the hood, as far as procedures and staying ahead and expecting what's coming. So definitely got to work on that some more. These flights by myself, I think, are actually pretty good. They really help out with the procedures and stuff, so I may do more of that.
Peoria, extra row, Mike, uniform 9000.
Last calling Peoria, second.
Extra Bravo, Mike, uniform 9000, and your frequency.
Bravo, Mike, uniform, Peoria approach, Peoria altimeter 2994.
2994, Mike, uniform.
Departure Aero 4350 Tango, cancel flight following.
Aero 50 Tango, radar service terminated, squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved, thank you.
Good night.
Bonanza 30 Golf Hotel, 6000.
Bonanza 30 Golf Hotel, Peoria approach, Peoria altimeter 2993.
993, 0 Golf Hotel.
Archer County traffic, Aero 4350 Tango, 6 miles south, inbound for landing on runway 13.
Aero 50 Tango, still on Peoria.
Thank you.
Runway 3, Logan County.
Runway 32, full stop.
Archer County traffic, Aero 4350 Tango, 5 miles south, inbound for landing on 13, Archer County.
To the south, landed runway 3.
Clinton traffic, left crosswind for left downwind, runway 32, Clinton.
Traffic pattern altitude is 1600 feet.
333 Lima Sierra, about 3 miles to the south, inbound for lane.
Logan County traffic, Cessna 738 Echo Foxtrot, entering the midfield left downwind for 3, full stop, Logan County.
Action traffic, Cessna 94 Bravo, 1 minute, until jump away, action.
Alright, we'll pull this back mid-C.
You go ahead and come on in, I'll extend.
There's 1600, I'm going to trim up and maintain. Marshall County traffic aero 4350 Tango will be crossing midfield for left downwind 13 Marshall County.
Lewis traffic, 333, Lima Sierra's on left, midfield downwind for runway 27, Lewis traffic.
4. Lewis traffic.
Alright, belt secure.
Turkey 7593 Romeo, turning downwind, runway 27. Have other traffic
Push
inside,
tanks.
I'll stay behind you.
Belt secure. Boost pump is on. Fixtures rich. Actually, gear down.
Logan County traffic.
Belt secure. Boost pump is on.
Turning and extended.
Gas is on the fullest tank. Undercarriage 3 green. Mixture rich. Prop will go forward here in a little bit. Gotta keep
traffic,
up.
4057 Juliet. Right crosswind or right downwind, runway 32, Clinton traffic.
Gear down. I want to pick it up here a little bit.
Whitewater Unicom, Cessna 1870 Quebec, you're active, please.
Clinton traffic, helicopter 3015 Hotel, about 6 miles south, transitioning northbound 2500.
333, Lima Sierra's turning, final runway 27, Lewis traffic.
Traffic, 94 Bravo, Jumper Star, wait, 339,000, we'll be landing.
Marshall County traffic aero 4350 Tango, left downwind 13 Marshall County.
Lewis. Clinton traffic, Cessna 4057. That will be stop landing.
Marshall County traffic aero 4350 Tango, base for 13 Marshall County.
Clinton traffic, 5977 Tango, that's 2 miles out. Okay, left.
Marshall County traffic aero 4350 Tango, final for 13 Marshall County. Get that up so you can see on camera. 3 green. Alright, I'm gonna try here. 110, 190, and now I'm gonna go across at 80. Gotta check that again. That was pretty nice. Little left to center line still. I got that habit. Don't know where that's from, but that was nice. That was a great flight. I gotta do it more. I gotta get up at least twice a week, I think. Knocked out, so that's my plan. Find some safety pilots to go with. Oh, there's Alan. He's back.